say.
I thought as much.
No. Protection? And don't you have some protection spell? No, let's just go with mirrored image, just in case. Good enough. Alright, so let's hope that's enough. Or let's hope that isn't even really necessary. It's not like Kered wants to see additional bloodshed, but if that's what it takes to get rid of the rest of the cult, that's what it takes. You should not be the one to go first.
The Unseeing Eye has been killed, but not all is lost!
Let us avenge him and make his visions become a reality. Come back, you fools! You, Kered Larae, you have sinned against the universe itself. We shall destroy you. He says with a cold and hateful voice. Oh yeah? I don't think you're going to be destroying much of anything. Oh crap, they're hasted, aren't they? Slow. Slow combined with maybe a whole monster? Everybody else, get in there.
Don't teach my Helmites to Saga! So be it.
Alright, here, what do we got? Oh, why not try it? Wyvern Call. Oh hey, we have a magic missile scroll. Let's use it.
Your book should require my attention.
We'll give you a second chance.
Wyvern time!
You will fall yet.
Good job, Wyvern buddy. See if there are any more evil cultists in here for you to get rid of.
Minsk, jump on my sword while you can, evil. I
pledge
won't
my
be
service
as gentle.
and my life, if need be.
Just as I thought.
For the good.
Yes, yes, a standard tactic that. Oh, I can do that.
Gaal had a magic belt on him. Nice. And lots of...
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
I am willing.
sexy heavy armor. Ooh, magical bracers. Okay. Ooh, and a magical crossbow. Wow, what a haul. And is this a magical helmet? No, it's not. It looks cool, though. Oh well. Alright, Chira?
You require nothing more?
Keep a wary eye about. One never knows the form that danger can take in a place such as this. In Torm's name, I shall
If you
serve.
think it is wise to do so, so much comes back to hunters.
Alright, I think we've pretty much taken everything that's really valuable here. Okay, good.
Onward then.
Let's make sure we get rid of the rest of this cult then. Sounds like most people have already left.
Where shall I display my skill and expertise? You're right behind me, right?
Yeah, and you look for traps too.
Got it.
Very well. Hiya!
It's locked. It's locked, it might have a trap.
It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Nothing of consequence here. Do you know blindness? No, you can't learn it. Okay, hey, gold and scrolls. I'll take it. I don't think it's anything new, as far as we're concerned, but hey,
Ready. Task at hand.
treasure is treasure. I wonder if Tad is going to have anything to say. Oh, Tad already left. Good for him. There's an elite guard just standing
Nothing
there.
dangerous, I would hope.
He appears to be busy.
It is done.
Oh, he left. Everyone seems to be leaving. Well, that is
I
good.
can dance on the head of a pin as well.
People definitely should be leaving. Ian can hold this stuff.
Fleet of
While
foot and all
Yoshimoto's
that.
play... is it really stealing? I mean, people are obviously giving up all these possessions. It's kind of a moral gray area, I gotta say. But, yeah, if the cult is destroyed, I'd say taking what treasures they collect here is fair game. Nobody seems to be protesting, so it's totally justified.
Whatever you need, I do it well.
Well, at least in Yoshimo and Kered's minds, anyway. Luckily, no one around here seems to trap their chests, which is good. Trap chests can be a big pain in the butt. Somebody else? We're starting to run out of inventory space again. Oh, dear, 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 dear. There's of ice, of course. I got a lot of these now, too. So much crap. And more scrolls. I think I'm gonna have to start giving stuff to to Keldorn here, just to hold on to anyway, at least for the time being. Okay. Well, looks like there's only really one more room to search, and then our looting of the place will be done. What are you? Oh.
Stand back for justice! Hiya!
The tourists love that stuff.
Lots of fun things. That
now.
can't really carry.
Now?
No, not now. Not yet, actually. Alright, let's try to take some of the most valuable stuff. That's
We
valuable.
are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Hell, you need a 6th party member just so you can carry around all the frickin' junk you find in here. Okay, fine. I think we finally finished looting this place.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Either way, the cult has been destroyed, and that was the objective down here. Oh, the original objective was to identify what was going on.
Armored,
Became
sharpened, and
destroying the
raring to
cult.
go.
And quite justifiably so, I should say. I think we're gonna summon up a nymph to heal us.
I will dream of it.
Alright, everyone's feeling a lot better now. Good. Alright, so let's wind our way out of here then. Not a bad run through. Definitely a very interesting quest. One of my favorites in this game. Again, the original Baldurs Gate 2 is, this portion is not blind. But when I do play the expansion, Throne of Bhaal, that will be blind. So that should be exciting, I think. Definitely for me. I hear that some of the encounters can be a bit frustrating, but that's really only to be expected with epic level campaigns. Considering the kind of challenges that are presented. Okay then, let's go through.
Whatever I can do to help.
Well, there is the case of the secret entrances to, pile of bodies versus empty room.
Just name what you want.
Yeah. Thing is, should we get involved with that? I don't know. One thing I do know, we should go talk to Roger the Fence and get rid of the junk that we really don't need. But we'll keep the valuable stuff that we might want to sell to Rybald at the adventurer's shop. Just because it's nice to have all that really nice stuff concentrated in one place if for whatever reason you want to buy it back. Oh, these are just bracers of defense. Heavy crossbow of accuracy, the guide. A favorite siege weapon of King Shastir Longiv. Crossbows of this type were designed for the systematic removal of defensive forces thought safe behind the battlements of castles. A scant few of these weapons survive to this day, mainly due to the eventual annihilation of the king's forces by a coalition of subjugated lands. +5 to Thaco bonus, +2 damage on the missile. Very powerful crossbow. I wonder if that's better than Yan's crossbow. +1 Thaco. And it has special abilities. Yeah. Okay, well, we should obviously just get rid of the junk, first and foremost, that we don't even want. Alright, Roger. We got some business to do. Got some chunky gems. Missile little bullets we don't really need. Old spells that are not very useful. Okay. Gem of minor value. Lots of redundant plate mail. Bullets that are not really that valuable. Full plate, we're well past that being something we really need. Okay. Alright, I guess we sold off... Oh right, there are all the gems in the gem bag that we don't need. Alright, that was in that one. In the other gem bag. Not bad, money is piling up. Beautiful. Alright, well, I guess we should probably buy some of his potions then while we're at it. Or we actually could just have him identify things that we don't actually understand. Wait a minute, we would understand what that stuff is at least. Darts of wounding. Is there anything else? There's this belt. No one can identify it. Girdle of Fortitude. This girdle greatly increases the wearer's constitution. King Violeos used it when leading an expedition against march trolls. He had been severely sickened the past winter and was no longer the healthy man he once was. The belt gave extra years to his life and inspired his men to renew their confidence in their king once more. Special abilities, once per day. Constitution set to 18, lasts for 8 hours. Oh, that's pretty neat. Who in our party actually has low constitution? Kered, actually. Thing is that he's already wearing the belt of inertial barrier, which is much more generally useful for keeping him alive. So I guess we'll give it to someone who does not have the best constitution. Like maybe either Yan or Minsk. I suppose we could just give it to Yan. Though it is kind of heavy. And again, a lot of his weight has to do with his flasher mates, which in my opinion are not really that useful. I wonder if we can actually sell them. I don't know. I don't really know at all, actually, whether that's capable of being sold. Either way, give these to Yan. And obviously all this stuff that he can keep. Well, I mean, there is the Wyvern's Tail, but yeah, whatever. We got plenty of magical bludgeoning weapons. It's not like, you know, we don't already have better ones, or ones that other people can use, so he can just keep that. And of course the Holy Avenger was Kered's gift to him. So he can obviously keep that as well. Okay, good. Alright, I guess,
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
the question now becomes, what should we actually buy off him? Whoop! Alright. Plenty of potions of boosting strength, fire resistance, heroism, vulnerability, Oils of fiery burning, like portable fireballs. Those can be really useful. Oh hell, let's buy them. Okay. Elixirs of health. Those generally also are useful. Let's buy them. Defense. Nasty potions of healing. Potions of magic protection and magic shielding. Generation potions. Potions of extra healing. Yeah, I think I'm finally gonna bite the bullet and buy all of them. It's a lot of gold, but that stuff keeps you alive. Potion of mind focusing, perception, invulnerability, regeneration, agility, master thievery, potions of genius, and then of course everything we've sold him already. Okay, that is good. That is definitely acceptable. Alright, as for the fireball potions, I'm gonna give these to Yan. Alright, healing potions though. We should distribute these accordingly. Alright, some people have some people have none. Some people are getting the really good stuff. Oh, I do still have a lot of these oils of speed. Obviously, Minsk should get some of this. Alright, there. Kered should definitely get 2 of these. Just in case things go south for him. Yeah, 2 of these for these guys here. Yan. Yeah, let's say he'll get 1. Okay. And Keldorn, we're not really in danger. And those were really just loners. We've already given him a lot, so he can just hold on to the rest of that stuff there. Good. Okay.
I haven't been this pleased with a group of folks since the Cormyreans sent the price of turnips through the roof during the onion famine.
Not really expecting to find them down here.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
What? Is there one shield?
I expected it.
I go as I.
These goblins, they sure do try.
Just as I thought.
It just never really seems to work out in their favor, unfortunately.
Who says what?
Well, let's restock his arrows. I don't have an even number. So much stuff. To the point where it's like getting crazy how many arrows he has. I think I'm just gonna have to start selling the ones I don't want.
Task at hand.
The false god is dead, and his foul prophets will fall with him. The sightless shall rise again!
I'll do it.
Yes, as you will.
Well, it looks like the shield knights are killing off all the evil prophets of the Unseeing Eye. It's a bit brutal, I gotta say, but based off of what they did to people, maybe it's not so bad after all. Oh wow, I didn't know you could search that little alcove.
Memory serves. Fleet of foot and all that.
Oh, let's see, Yoshimo. Is there anything interesting here that you would want to look at? Oh, a little gem. Yoink.
Of course.
Classic thiefly fashion. Alright, well, I suppose the followers of Helm would be very happy to hear what we've managed to do. So, let's go and talk to them.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to do.
Your return was foreseen, though what you would say is unknown.
It was a beholder cult. I've destroyed the beast and all of its plans. A beholder cult in the very heart of Helm's site. You have done a great service removing it. We will send clergy to remove all taint of its presence. Party gains a bunch of experience, and their reputation goes up by 1. To your reward, Such service would earn greatness for one of the flock, but you are occupied elsewhere, and will have to be content with mere gold and trinkets. You will not be disappointed, though the spiritual rewards could have been much more. You are welcome here, so long as you maintain a favorable reputation. You get an item and 7,000 gold. Oh, speak with Guardian Telwyn as you leave. He may have a task suited to you, though Helm reserves true blessings for those that follow. Before I go, I was wondering if I might ask you a question? If it is within my power to answer, it does not conflict with my faith. I shall strive to provide it to you. What do you wish to ask? I'm searching for a friend named Dimuin who's being held by the Keld Wizards. Do you know anything of them? Nothing that you do not know already, I suspect. The Council outlaws magic, and yet the Keld ones act upon whatever plots they wish. They must cooperate with the Council, but likely provide no information of their activities. We do not associate with these wizards, so I know little of them. Can you tell me anything of the Shadow Thieves here in Athkatla? Helm's followers do not associate with brigands. We are concerned about the war with another guild the Shadow Thieves seem to have engaged in. It is troubling that we know nothing of this other group. They are a mystery, though they are obviously competing with the Shadow Thieves.
Whatever I can do to help.
May Helm watch over you and guard you from danger in your future endeavors, Kered Larae. Oh, excuse me, there's much I must attend to. Alright, well, he's busy.
Where men gather, a bustle of chaos ensues. I would save them all if I could.
Ardulia's Fall, +1, a +1 mace. Ardulia the Agile was a man whose speed and skill at knife play made him exceptionally lethal in battle, and he repeatedly proved it by leading raids on settlements along the Sword Coast. He would often challenge the village leader for possession of the town, and with his speed the duels were quickly decided in his favor. Ardulia met his match one spring morn, however, when he battled the priest Igton, who wielded this mace. Ardulia seemed to stagger under each blow, slowing his pace to recoup and regain his breath. Without his speed, Ardulia was lost and fell to the measured attacks of Itkin. Creature hit by this mace must make a saving throw versus spells at +3, and be slowed for 12 seconds, or 2 rounds. Interesting. That could be really useful. Let's see, you already have a magical. Let's see. You're just exploding with treasure. You can't use it. She can't use it. Minskaz definitely has something better, and Kered can't use it. I think this is going to go in our to-sell pile, probably. Seems like that would be the progression. As for these bracers of defense, Kered does have something better. Ian? Would he find that useful? I mean, he's already got his Techno Gloves, which give him bonuses to lock-picking and pickpocketing, but these would help his defense by 2. Still not a lot. I don't know, I'll think about it. Oh, and apparently Yoshimo's ready to level up, becoming a level 15 bounty hunter. They go reduced by 20 additional skill points, 2 hit points, and 3 lore. What should he become better at? He's already really great at everything. I suppose he could get better at either pickpocketing or traps or some of the stuff he's already good at. I'm going to say he's going to get better at traps. That might be fun. Okay, I mean he is a bounty hunter after all. Okay. And he said we should talk to Guardian Telwyn.
Are we gonna kill something now? Come on, maybe? Something small.
Just name what you want.
I suppose we could try.
Duty is the greatest honor, and duty to Helm is above all.
Helm looks to you with favor for what you have done. I have a task that needs completion if you seek further gratitude. Now listen, what is it that you need? I knew you would not disappoint. You have already proven reliable. Here is the duty I require. Bear with me, for the telling is a little complicated. It is my responsibility to furnish this temple with the artifacts that speak of Helm's glory. Objects that please the eye draw the mind into the glory of Helm. And what would you have me do? Athkatla is lucky to have an exceptional artist visiting, second only perhaps to the poor Prism of Nashkel. Hey, we met him. What a loss his death was to us. Yeah, he kind of killed himself. It's pretty sad. I speak of Sir Sarlis, who is making a brief stop before leaving for Kalimshan. We used to use this great opportunity to commission a work from him. But nothing is ever easy. Aside from his enormous commission fee, he claims he will work in nothing short of pure illithium, a metal more valued than gold. I wouldn't say gold is that valuable, considering how common it is, but anyway. That is problematic. What can I do? This is where you come in. I would ask that you convince Sarlis to honor Helm. Other churches court him as well, though they have no more Illithium than we. You will have to secure enough Illithium to keep him happy and convince him to accept an affordable commission. Discuss this with Sarlis. He may be reasonable. Do as you must. Be stern in your negotiations. None should seem helm in this. Try to avoid hurting anyone, but answer threats in kind. Sarlis is worth it. What if another temple has secured him first? I am certain he will choose Helm, no matter what deal he has already struck. None are more worthy. Pay what you must to encourage him, and you will be compensated. Delay will allow other temples to outstep us. Go to Sarlis, at the Gistive Estate in the southeast section of the government district. Conduct yourself with discipline. You are the eyes of Helm in this enterprise. Well, there's a reason to go to the government district, then. Come to think of it, isn't Keldorn from there, being a noble as he is? Let's look at his information. Oh no, not that. Where is it? Kit description? No, that talks about the Inquisitor. I thought there was a thing here where you could look at, like, a person's history. Customize? Oh, no, that's a script. That's so weird. I thought there was something that you could look at in their inventory here that would actually give you a little bit of background history about them. Oh, biography. Here it is. When asked about his past, Keldorn sighs and is forced to think for a moment before counting the number of years he has been a Paladin Torm in the service of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart. He has battled to protect the defenseless and punish the evil on more occasions than he can recall. A seasoned veteran with the scars to prove it, Keldorn speaks wistfully of retirement and the future, the opportunity to spend more time with his family. Upon their mention, however, Keldor's attention wanders and grows grim. Duty is more important than personal considerations, he whispers harshly, so long as the Order has need of him. I suspect he may neglect his family, but I don't really know what his last name is. Alright, what about, what's Yan's biography? When asked about his past, Yan stops tinkering with his gadget and states that, despite all claims to the contrary, turnip beer has wondrous medicinal properties in addition to its fine taste. Okay. Alright, what about you, Yoshimo? When asked about his past, Yoshimo seems disheartened that you are not already acquainted with his reputation. By his own account, he is apparently well known among people in the know, both as a daring rogue and as a dashing man about town. While his story sounds impressive, he seems ungainly for such exploits, possibly a bit more hapless than debonair. He wears it well, however, and perhaps even capitalizes on it. He seems to know that his kind of good-natured humor is well appreciated by most everyone he meets. Jaheira? When asked about her past, Jaheira glares as she speaks. She says that she was born in the Tethir region to a loyalist of the King Alamander regime. Unfortunately, during the Tethirian Civil War, her family was among the nobles targeted by the angry mob of peasants, and she was only spared because a servant girl took her from the castle before it fell. An enclave of druids in the forest of Tethir was willing to grant shelter, and Jaheira grew up headstrong in their care. She believes the only way to protect nature is to have an active role in the world, but the cost of this dedication seems to weigh heavily on her mind these days. She grows quiet when you ask about recent events, and while she gives the appearance of her normal, strong-willed self, there's a look of doubt in her eyes. It would seem that she has seen too many friends fall to remain unaffected. She does not like the subject, and lets it drop. Alright, Minsk? When asked about his past, Minsk proclaims that he is a berserker warrior from the nation of Rashomon in the utter east, though his affinity for animals speaks to his skill as a ranger as well. He originally came to the Sword Coast in a Gemma, a ritual journey to manhood, and as the bodyguard of a young Wirklin of Rashomon named Einihir, also known as Kered's former lover, who unfortunately died at the hands of Irenicus. To his shame, Einihir is now dead, and he fears that the doors of the honored Ice Dragon Berserker Lodge are forever closed to him. This personal tragedy has obviously not strengthened Minsk's hold on reality, as evidenced by his continued dependence on his animal companion Boo, a creature that he claims is a miniature giant space hamster. Apparently such things do exist somewhere in the realms, but Minsk has surely taken too many blows to the head. And can we actually look at the biography for ourselves? Yeah, it just gives the, unless you customize it, it's the